Hey, hi, everybody. Hi, Melanie.
Hello.
Boy, what a show we have today, huh?
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Is the GPRS Calendar Contest still going on?
It is still going on. Yep.
All right, get your votes in because keep in mind this is a fundraiser. Okay, this is probably their largest fundraiser of the year, and we got to get those votes in. Okay, and I believe did I remember there were matching donations now?
The match offer. Let me make sure and see if it's still up. Because I know it was last week. I don't know if it goes into this week.
Okay.
See if they're still matching.
Silence. I love it.
While while I'm looking, today we're going to have excitement because today is one of our favorite rescues to. Oh, it looks like the match offer was over yesterday, but you can still
Oh,
vote.
but still, your vote still count.
Your vote
Okay.
still counts.
So
So definitely get in and vote. Voting goes through August 14th. And it looks like right now in the lead is Becky with 586 votes. So if you
all
have a
right.
favorite who is not Becky, get in there and vote. Becky,
That's right.
good luck to you.
Because those leads can change, especially
They
when we get
can.
towards the end of the voting. Get into those last minute votes, and yeah, let's get in there. Let's get the votes going and get your vote in because, like I said, this is their biggest fundraiser of the year, and God only knows rescues need money. Okay,
They do.
or they
And there are
cannot operate.
some adorable dogs to vote on. My personal favorite is Addie. I think Addie's a little cowboy dog. So I might have to go put some votes in for Addie.
Okay. Now, I haven't voted yet this year. I guess I better get my votes in too, huh? Because last year
You better get on it.
I voted for Eurus last year and he won. But that's not because I voted for him; it's because a lot of people voted for him. Okay. So let's get moving forward. We're back at Skippy Skippins Rescue and Rehab this week, just like we
We
promised we
are.
would last week. And Stephanie, we're going to bring Stephanie up, and we're going to get something rare. A view of Stephanie.
Yep.
How
Hi,
about that?
Stephanie.
Hi, Steph. You're up whenever you're ready.
Hello. Hi. This is Stephanie with Skippy Skippins, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about what our rescue does. So we're kind of different from other rescues in the fact that most rescues will get tagged for dogs that are in shelters, and they pull from shelters because then, maybe some initial vetting is done, some behavioral analysis, and then they have kind of a good idea of kind of what they're getting. Now, granted, dogs can behave differently in one environment to another. So it's not always 100%, but they at least go into it kind of having some idea of what that dog might be like. And that makes good sense because you can only save the amount of dogs that you can kind of get moved. So as you're busy pulling dogs and taking in dogs, you want to take in dogs that can be adopted. So then that way that frees up another spot, right? It frees up a spot at the shelter. It frees up a spot at your rescue. So you're saving multiple dogs. My rescue is just a little bit different. We don't really pull from shelters. What we do predominantly is we pick up from dumped dogs in the area. So I live in a very rural county that does not have many resources as far as dog, I guess, animal care, I guess, or animal shelters, animal control, all of it. And so oftentimes dogs are dumped out here or they are mistreated out here just because they may want them to go away. And that happens a lot. Sometimes the dump dogs, they become a nuisance to the area, right? And the county will just tell people if they are becoming a nuisance to just shoot them. And so we take in a lot of those dump dogs from the area. We also take in dogs from several different trappers. We've been very blessed to work with a bunch of really good trappers that bring dogs here to us. Now, that being said, we have no idea what we're getting, right? So when we get a dog, there's been no behavioral, no vetting, no anything.
No assessment.
Huh?
No assessment.
No assessment at all, right? So you're not really sure what you're getting. I guess like Forrest Gump says, right? Like a box of chocolates. You're going to get what you get. And so we have a little bit longer stay time, a little bit slower turnover. And that's just because our residents, we take in a lot of residents with health issues due to being on the streets for a long time. Some of them have been hit by cars. Several of them have actually been shot. Some of them have been beaten and pepper sprayed. Especially like that's Noelle. She's been beaten and pepper sprayed trying to protect her puppies. We've had everything. Ferals. I have 2 ferals right now. Did we know they were feral when they came to us? No, right? They were just trapped and then brought to us. They back the cage. They trap them in right up to our gated area and then just open it up, right? So we don't know what those dogs inside there are going to be like until we actually get in there and start working with them. So I have 2 ferals right now, one of which is Diana, and I'm able to finally like love on her. She doesn't walk on a leash. She's very skittish, but I am able to at least love on her. And then I have another feral named Roscoe, to where after 6 months, I'm finally able to boop his nose from the other side of the fence. So those are great progress from where we originally started with Roscoe, so I'll take it. But we do have like longer term residents, and it's a lot more cost involved because some of them have major health issues. We had some going into renal failure just due to dehydration. We've had some that were shot, and so we had to deal with eye loss and other things. A lot of them have skin issues, digestive issues, a lot of behavioral issues, right? Because that makes sense. If your life has been struggling to make it on your own and has been just trauma filled, right? Then I would expect you to have some kind of trauma response to having people around, especially if people have been the cause of the issue. So it's just a little different kind of rescue. I love what we do because the need for that is so great, especially out in my area. Since I'm rural, there's really only one big shelter out in this area, and it's probably 30-something minutes away, right? And all the municipalities kind of close by me, they may hold like 2 dogs, 4 dogs, but there's just a ton of need out here. So we've been able to help quite a few dogs. So far, we've been able to help more than 100 and something, and that's just with what we've brought in, even from our partner rescues that we work with. But even on our personal rescue, we're well over 50, so we're excited about being able to help those doggies. And of course, since there's a lot of money involved in getting some of the skin and ear and digestive and overall health issues resolved, you know, it's always great to receive donations. We were really blessed that one of the ladies that works at the Spay Neuter Network, where we take a lot of our dogs to get altered, she set us up as her birthday account right on Facebook. And so I got a nice little cute grant, right? It was a couple $100, and hey, that goes a long way. So we spread every dollar. But it's just a little about of what we do. It's just a different kind of rest.
Wow.
It's
how many are you doing this at your place?
How many are we able to hold at my place?
So how many
humans are there helping you?
people are here helping me?
Yeah.
Well, me, and then Jason, my husband, obviously. He's worked 3 16-hour days in a row, so he hasn't really been much help. And then the only other person that helps me is this lovely gentleman right here, and this is my son, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. Nice to meet you.
To meet you. So he's got his
Good. So
that
let me get this straight.
oldest son.
With all of these dogs, there are technically 3 of you doing all this work.
Yes, and all of us work. So 2 of us work full time, more than full time, because Jason and I both pull at least 50 plus hours a week, and Taylor works part time at the grocery store. So we all have jobs, but we make time to do this. We get up before we go to work, take care of everybody. Taylor takes care of them during lunch. We come back, take care of everybody at dinner, or Taylor takes care of them before both run out late. And then we take care of everybody again at 9 o'clock. But everybody gets to go out, run, play, get fed, get treats, lots of treats. And some pets and some love.
Is it okay if I relay what you do for a living?
Is it okay what?
Is it okay if I tell folks what you actually do for a living?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
You are a college professor, aren't you?
I am. And not only am I a college professor, I also run a lab. So I have basically 3 full-time jobs. So I teach usually about 500 students a semester in the fall. In the spring, it's a little bit lighter, but I'm also teaching all summer. So I have work every day of the week. And then I also run a lab. So I'm a biochemist, and I run a lab, a biochemistry and structural biology lab.
Isn't that awesome? And she goes home and saves dogs.
I do. And I find all of my work rewarding. I love working with students. I love science, love it. And I am currently working on some really cool agricultural products. And then I love being able to help wherever I'm needed. So I help doggies, I help church, I help people, just wherever I can get.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If somebody wanted to donate to your rescue, how do they do that?
If somebody wanted to donate to it?
Yeah.
They can go to my Facebook page. There's my coffee link is actually linked on there. So my donation site is linked on there. But you can also go to Facebook and just click for Skippy Skippins, and there's a donation place where you can go directly there. I am registered now with them as a 501c3 that is available for grants and things like that. So Facebook's really the best way. This is the easiest way for us. I have had some people mail me a check. That's also fun.
We have your Ko-Fi link up right now.
Yes. Yes, so, you can find me.
Matter of fact, maybe we can copy and paste it and put it into the comments.
That would be
Melanie.
Wonderful. Yes, you get to buy me a coffee. So that the name of the link is coffee. And you get to go on there and you basically are purchasing coffees for us. And we love that.
Awesome.
It's a wonderful thing. It goes straight to my PayPal, which is also linked up to my Skippy Skippins account. And we're able to get that
all right.
Quickly.
And maybe we can get together with Stephanie and Jason, and maybe if they agree to it, we can put a link to donate to their PayPal on New Hope Behavior Consultants for the Guardians website.
Yes.
Maybe we can do that. That would be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
That would be great.
All right. So that's our next, once our board of directors agrees to that, okay? That's not, they got a leash on me, all right? So I can't just make those decisions by myself. And I want to talk about something you said, feral dogs. Let me make perfectly clear what feral dog means. A feral dog typically means they've had 0 human contact, none whatsoever. No human contact. And the first human contact they usually get is getting trapped in a crate by a trapper. That's their first human contact. So that's really not a very positive contact for them to have in the beginning. Now, she mentioned a Great Pyrenees named Roscoe. Here's my opinion with Roscoe. I don't believe he was completely feral when Stephanie got him. I believe his only human contact was bad human contact, and he lost trust in the human race. I believe that was what happened with Roscoe. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just from the little bit I know about him.
And that's very possible. We have taken in puppies that we know that we're actually outside of being trapped, that we're probably their first human contact because they've just emerged from the woods somewhere. But yeah, Roscoe, he's at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years plus old. I can't check his molars. I have no idea. Right. And so
So you can't raise his jowls up? Is that what you're saying?
I wish I could touch him enough to look at his jaw. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be that close to his teeth just yet. But
so let's just stick with the nose boops there for a little while, okay?
I like to boop his nose. That's as far as we've got.
All right.
That's through the chain link. But he is happy to see me now. And that is definitely a change from February. February, we were growling at me when I walked up. Now we spin around in circles. Our tail wags really wild from side to side, right? And he's smiling. He's jumping around in a circle. He's kind of pushing everybody out of the way to come to the fence line, which is funny because he won't let me touch him, really. But he still gets right up there to sniff my hands. And if I can manage to sneak a finger over there, I can boop his nose. So that is about as close as I get with Roscoe.
And there's one other point I would like to bring up about Skippy Skippins Rescue and Rehab. They're not breed specific.
No.
Nope.
No. You're going to see that.
They save all breeds.
We have whatever street dog was in need. So
that's right.
That
now,
range.
Granted, they get a lot of Great Pyrenees. They also foster for GPRS. Okay. But their rescue is all breeds, all probably little and big, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody deserves a chance in the eyes of Skippy Skippins.
So we have everything from pitties to a lot of sheppies. We got a lot of sheppies. Shepherds are one of the top breeds that get put down right behind pit bulls in shelters. The next thing is actually on the rise is Pyrenees. Right, so they're also always in need, and so we get quite a few of those. Plus, I live out in the country, so Pyrenees Anatolian or Anatolian, Akbash, all of those things are kind of out here, and so you might end up with any of those. And those are actually really common. But Husky, Shepherds, Pitties. We've got a Amstaff, American Staffordshire Bulldog. I mean, everything is pretty much here.
Wow.
Dobermans. I still know I have the Dobermans and Rottweilers, but I got a little bit of everything else. No Weimaraners. But
similar to most rescues, you probably see more dogs suffering in a day than most of us will in our lifetime.
Yeah.
But yet you still do it because you're driven by something that a lot of us aren't driven by. Okay. And that's empathy and compassion for the animals, because Stephanie is their voice because they don't have one, at least one that people don't understand anyway. I mean, they don't have a voice we understand typically. All right. But make no mistake, they understand you. So now we got some happy news out of Skippy Skippins.
We did. So yesterday we had an adoption. We've had a couple lately, and I'm hoping that we have 2 more coming, but we'll see. I'm scared to say it now because it seems like I jinxed it last time.
Yeah, you don't want to jinx it, no.
I really don't. I'm not superstitious, but now I'm going to try to hedge my bets. So I'm not gonna jinx it. But Smokey was adopted yesterday to a wonderful couple who drove up from Spring, right? They came up from down south and drove several hours to come and meet him. They said they fell in love with his picture online and just wanted to see him. I did warn them ahead of time because I'm always very upfront all around and honest. Just keep it on me. You're bouncing all around. My son's holding the phone. I think he's getting antsy. So I'm always very transparent about what you're getting, like what each dog is like. They all have their good points. I've very rarely ever met a dog that was like 100% perfect all the time, right? It's just that's a unicorn. But Smokey's really close. He's just got one thing that was working against him, and that is that he's extremely shy, skittish. Shy will kill you in a shelter, right? That ends up getting you put down because you're not adoptable if you're not approachable. And so I told them, yes, he's gorgeous, but he is extremely shy. And then I explained to them kind of what his background is. So I picked up Smokey and Bandit. Actually, they were brought to me by a couple of my trapper friends. They didn't trap them. They just actually just went pick them up, put them in the car. But they were actively, there was a guy that had, I hate to say put out a hit because that sounds so dramatic. But there was a guy that had offered money on Facebook to have these two dogs shot. He decided
to have them. Wait a minute. What did you just say?
There was a guy on Facebook that had put out money. He'd offered money to have these two dogs shot.
To have them shot.
Mm-hmm. Because he thought
we need to make that guy the most popular guy in the world. You know that? Let's make his post go viral. What do you think?
I told you that out in my county, that's not that uncommon a practice to shoot dogs that you
wow.
So
he was offering somebody money to shoot two dogs.
I didn't say that he was going to win like Man of the Year award or anything, right? Obviously not. So we were very upset. I asked somebody to, the two people that reached out to me, they said, hey, we can go pick them up if you can take them. I said, certainly, right? We didn't know what we were getting at that time. I didn't even know the breed. And then Smokey and Bandit came in, and we saw them for the first time, and they were absolutely gorgeous, both of them. Bandit seemed much younger than Smokey, but neither one of them were very old. Smokey had obviously been out on the streets for some considerable amount of time. And he is the one that's most skittish. Like I said, Bandit will meet people, but Smokey is definitely shy. He coughed up or like choked up duct tape, Pennzoil motor oil container, shop rag. So he'd obviously been on some job site, right? He was just eating anything that would make him feel like he had something in his stomach. So he was just full of debris. I've never seen a dog with so much stuff coming out of him. It was just terrible. And he was in horrible shape, just so underweight. So we had to wait, I mean, really almost 6 months to a year. I think it was closer to a year before he was healthy enough for us to be able to put him under anesthesia and get him altered, right? And then poor Smoke's issues didn't end there either because we had to go to 2 different surgeons because they couldn't find his male business, right? Apparently it was all hidden behind his abdomen. And so that was a very extensive surgery. And so we waited until he was healthy. But he, being shot at actively, gives dogs a lot of trauma. And so he's very slow to warm up. But by the time he left here, every time he saw me, I mean, you're going to talk about it, he was just jumping around crazy, tail wagging, you know, mouth all open, tongue flopping out, right? He's super happy to see me, super loving, just so sweet. They came and met him yesterday. He gravitates towards children. Maybe he had a kid in his previous house. I don't know. But he just gravitates towards children. So he went over to the little boy and he just wanted to be with the little boy. The parents, it took a minute, but they've had peers before and they've worked with dogs that were a little bit difficult, like obstinate and things like that. And so they're giving him lots of patience. And they gave him lots of patience to let him come to them. I told them to pet him from the side. Don't touch his head and his face. Don't stare him down. And so by the end of maybe they spent an hour out in the heat with him yesterday. And after about that, he was a lot more calm. They were able to pick him up, put him in the car, and they said they were just going to continue to go real slow and work with him. And I got pictures this morning, and he was laying on his bed with all of his new stuffies and everything around him. And I'm just beyond blessed because we've had some really amazing families for our babies lately.
Well, I have something to say about all that.
I'm picky, but we've had amazing families.
Yeah, well, I got something to say about all this. Nice work. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
knew, and even when they were here, I was like, if he's too shy for you, I've got a whole bunch more I can show you. Right?
Yeah.
But I was like, you're not leaving without something, so let's look. But
Yeah.
they only met him. They were just mad in love with him from the start.
Wow.
Just stunning in the light. He's white and then kind of a smoky brownish gray color. And he's got the most beautiful smoky gray eyes. He's just real stunning. And so they said the minute they saw his picture, they were just in love. And they had lost their peer last year. And so they said they'd been looking for 6 to 9 months and this was their guy. And I said, well,
I don't know about anybody else, but that sounds to me like they'd be candidates to come on the show for a happy adoption story.
Yes. I told them, I said, let's get you settled in, right? So they know the rule of threes. And I did tell them the rule of three probably won't apply for him because he's going to need a little extra time for those things. But I think that they're going to do a good job. So I would love to have him on later for like an update because, like I said, Smokey, he was just such a beautiful boy inside and out. But he just had such a terrible go, like just such a horrible prior to us.
Yeah, Smokey's a classic example on why the 333 document is not what you want to follow in this particular case, because you want it to be event driven. The first thing Smokey had to feel with Stephanie is he had to feel safe.
Yes.
All right. Just like Roscoe, he's got to feel safe. Right now, Roscoe feels safe with Stephanie with the safety of a fence in between them. Okay. So, hey, Jesse, how you doing? Jesse has, he's in Utah. He has two Great Pyrenees and an Akbash. He has Snow White, Nala, and oh God, I can't remember Akbash's name now. Him and Caitlin going to kill me anyway. Remind me, Jesse, who she is. But Snow White, that was a classic example of slow is fast. Just like with Roscoe, she's going very, very slow because the slower you go, the faster Roscoe will come up and come to her. But anyway, so Skippy Skippins. Now, do you have any dogs to show us?
I just want to show you that real fast.
All right. It was Sally. The Akbash name is Sally. Now, who's that?
You see that?
That's Doug.
That's Doug.
That's Doug?
Yeah.
Huh.
You see it? He is lounged out.
Look at him. That dog doesn't have a care in the world.
No, and the interesting thing about him is he is one of those rare things that we don't really take in, and that's an owner surrender.
Wow. Who didn't want that dog?
You know, it's interesting because he was brought in from our trapper in the middle of a snowstorm, like an ice storm. I got sent this picture of this baby, and this was him. Look at it.
Yeah.
And
Look at him. Is he sleeping?
Well, he's pretty comatose. I don't know if he's sleeping or not, but he ain't doing much. I can tell you that. I think I saw him blink. So
If you want a dog for your sheep, that's probably not him.
no, this boy ain't doing nothing. So this your lounge boy. He's a big lounger. And as a matter of fact, Dana from GPRS, she met him and she said if he got any more relaxed, he'd be almost dead because he just is that chill. You just don't
I
meet
see that.
this relaxed. He does not.
Now, is he available for adoption, Doug?
He's available for adoption. So Doug, a little bit about him. We had this ice storm. I got a picture and they said, hey, can you take him if we catch him? And I said, okay. I doubt he'd put up much of a struggle because you see how much he moves, right? But they said, well, we're going to go and try to get him off this highway. It's a busy highway, a very busy one. And it was during an ice storm. So they went and picked him up and we took him in after he had gotten some vetting from the trapper. The trapper went and took him to the vet. And he had some skin issues. He was underweight. He was very vocal, which is weird. You know, he kind of almost sounded like a husky to me, the way he was talking. But he was just such a sweetheart. And then we found out later that he was actually owned by somebody that lives not too far from the highway. But they didn't care where he was. So I had the trapper go back and get a form, right? We had him fill out a surrender form. And so we've had him ever since. And so we got him in, I guess, January or February. He's had some skin issues. He had a recurrent ear infection. They just didn't take very good care of him. But they did tell us at the time that he was a year and a half, not quite a year and a half, and that they hadn't really done anything with him. So
I don't think they needed to do much with him if that's the way he's been.
But you see that?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at his teeth.
He's got the best teeth I've ever seen. They just line up perfectly with one another.
Look at that. Look at the big old jowl. He has no shame, does he?
No. See, look at it. No shame.
What a goofball.
Definitely a goofball. And I love to see him come in because he runs and then he slides full out because he's definitely got Grinch toes. I should really clip his toes. But this is what he looks like.
So that's his best view, and that's his normal view is upside down?
Yes. He hangs out. Maybe don't call him. He's upside down.
How does he do? How does he do with the other dogs?
This one, he I guess he'd had to fight for attention. They did have 5 dogs, so I guess when they paid him any, he had to really make sure he got in there. He tolerates. He likes actually peaches, right? He likes peaches.
Well, who doesn't love peaches?
Everybody should love peaches. He is not a fan of her puppies.
Well, puppies are annoying. We know that.
Yeah, and he's decided that they really are. And so he's not a fan of the puppies. I think that with a female that's, chill, kind of like Peaches is, I think he would be fine. He's really kind of easygoing for the most part. The only time
sounds like he would be fine as an only dog too then, huh?
Yeah. Now he'd actually be very good as an only dog, and some dogs are not, but he would not care. He just rolled over a little more. So
is that Jason I see?
Yes. Say hi,
Welcome
Jason.
home, Jason.
Oh, all right. He got home.
Yeah.
And
he's in his dog work clothes, right?
No, I think he's still half in his work clothes.
Yeah.
He's still half in his work clothes. But
looks like Doug likes just about any human, doesn't he?
He is not real picky about humans. He likes all humans. Dogs, he's picky. Humans, not so much. He's just happy for attention. That
Yeah.
being said, because nobody had ever done anything with him, this boy does not walk on a leash.
Okay.
No,
You
had to carry him.
have to carry him
Carry him
everywhere,
to the
like a
vet.
big old.
Yeah. Oh well. Jason's actually pretty good at that. I remember photos.
And he does. He had to carry him in and out of the vet like a big old baby, and everybody was looking at him and laughing because he's a big Dorcas.
At 86 pounds.
86 pounds
Wow.
of not
Well,
gonna walk.
the vet probably has a gurney they can wheel out for you.
Yeah,
He might like the gurney.
but
He's 86 pounds.
Look at him, man! Oh man!
He doesn't look 86 pounds. He looks littler.
No,
Oh no, he's 86. And trust me, when you're picking it up and it's dead weight like that, it feels like 150.
And he's just got no worry in the world, and he's just got that right there is the feeling of safety right there.
Oh yeah, he's got everything exposed, all his
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
innards
And how
here.
old is he now? What was he about 2 years
So
old now?
a year and a half, so he's probably about 2.
Okay,
Right.
wow.
He's gorgeous. He's very pretty. And even Dana was like, he's gorgeous. But he's got to walk on a leash. And I was like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah. When my son gets out here and gets moved in next door, he doesn't know it yet, but I think he might need a Great Pyrenees.
Well, does he need
Name-
one that can't walk?
Yeah, he might need one named Doug.
I feel like there'll be options for a Great Pyrenees for him.
Gotta be
It won't be hard to find.
But you can
And
see
he's got four. He's got 4 kids, but
You-
his youngest are like 9, I think.
you see these Grinch toes?
So,
You can just do anything to that dog, can't you? Except put a leash on him.
You see these Grinch toes? He's got Grinch.
Wow.
But yes,
All right.
he doesn't walk on a leash. He doesn't mind you putting a collar on him. He just won't go anywhere.
Well, can you blame him?
No, you just have to take him for a drag if you're going to go somewhere.
Maybe we can work on that leash a little bit. I can send you something that help you with that a little bit. It's not like I know you've tried, but eventually he's got to go to the vet. Jason, he's not getting any younger every year, and pretty soon he's not going to be able to pick up 85-pound dogs.
Do you hear that? Pretty soon you're not going to pick up 85-pound dogs.
At least that's just a general opinion, okay?
Yes. Well, you want to put him up and go grab Bandit? Here, why don't we put him up? Taylor, you want to go get Bandit? Well, we're going to show Bandit. We're going to put him in Claire's room. The door's open in there so you can push him and put him on the blanket.
So you have to pick him up to move him out of the way to get Bandit.
Yeah, we're going to pick him up.
I love this. This is so awesome. Sorry, Jason, but I know you're the one that's doing the manual labor. Look at this. You got it almost a limp bit. Oh, there he goes. Boom. Oh boy. We got some promo clips for the upcoming shows now. Look at this.
he said,
There you
no,
go.
I am
He
laying
can
here.
walk.
There you go.
See, he can walk. We got video proof he can walk.
Don't.
Oh, at least for that amount of distance anyway.
Here.
Oh boy.
Rewarding bad behavior. Here you go. But look at
Lori, does Ruger do this too? What a boy. There he goes. He's walking a second time in a row. Look at that.
Oh, well, for like 3 steps.
Look at him. Come on, baby.
I mean, I like lounging around too, but I feel like this is taking laziness to a new level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, baby. Yeah, look at that face. It's like, no. He's like, I will not come on.
Oh boy. I love this. That is thank you for sharing Doug with us.
Yes,
The reality of Doug.
Doug is a character. And so if you're looking for a character dog, he's got it. So
I absolutely want to come down and meet Doug. You're on my Skippy Skippins is on my bucket list now.
yes, he is amazing. Like he's the sweetest thing. And he, like I said, he's so mellow. Look at his hair everywhere. He is so mellow, but
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. You're worried about hair everywhere?
no, I said there's his hair. But
Oh, gotcha.
so mellow, but man, he ain't gonna do something unless he wants to do it. And if he don't want to go somewhere, he's not gonna go. So
See, and that's the difference between a Great Pyrenees and any other breeds, well, livestock guardian breeds and any other breeds. You can't make them do something. You have to make them want to do something.
yes, and so he puts the brakes on and then just flops down every
Yeah.
few steps because he didn't want to go.
Right. Well, maybe it's because it's not worth his while in his mind.
Well, probably not because he was happy to get his belly rubbed and he was getting all the attention in here. But
That's right.
he,
That was worth his while.
he can't always hog everything.
I love this.
If he could,
What a great dog.
he would make himself the center of everything if he could. So
Wow.
pretty rotten, but we love him. And he had a kid at the family's. They had a kid. He had, he's used to people. He loves all people. So he has no qualms about people. A little bit more dog like selective. Likes females, doesn't like puppies as much. But because puppies are annoying. But he's just a good boy. He is fully vetted. God love him.
Can you see what Julie put up there?
Yes, he is.
Doug is comedy gold.
He's certainly rotten.
Oh boy. So where's Bandit now?
He is a lot of work, but we love him to death. And he usually lays right here, so he was loath to move. So
Gotcha.
but Taylor is going to go get Bandit because I did want to show Bandit. Bandit was Smokey's friend that came in with him. So he's there from Terrell that was getting shot at. So I would like to show Bandit because he's alone and he needs a home. Is he a Pyrenees? No. He is yes, he is the perfect couch potato. He is a shepherd mix. Hey, sweetheart.
And he came in with Smokey?
He came in with Smokey. This is Bandit.
Hence Smokey Bandit. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit. This is Bandit.
God, he's gorgeous.
This is Jason naming him, so we had Smokey and the Bandit.
Gotcha. Jason's aging himself.
He doesn't believe in personal space.
Nah.
He's a sweet baby. I mean, super sweet, leggy, just a sweet boy, super smiley.
And how old do you think he is?
He was only, they said 10 months to a year when we first got him in. And I hate to say that. This has been a couple years ago. So he's probably about 3 now.
Well, he was shot at. He probably doesn't trust people.
He's a little slower to warm up, kind of like Smokey, but he actually warms up a lot quicker. So,
wow.
But he's definitely a kissy boy. He's very affectionate. His tail's always moving. So he's just a sweetheart. And he is very good with everybody, kids included. So he's a little rambunctious. Why don't you take him?
Imagine that. He almost looks like a shepherd lab mix. Do you think that could be?
Hey, we don't know what he's mixed with. We just know it's a shepherd mixed with something goofy.
Yeah.
Put that nose.
But it looks like he walks on the leash without any problem.
He'll take you for a nice drag.
Yeah, maybe you should put him with Doug. Maybe he'll teach Doug how to walk on the leash.
This boy is the opposite of Doug's personality. I think that would be a conflict.
Ah.
This boy is like as relaxed as Doug is, then that would mean that this boy is like a little crack boy. Like he's just definitely the opposite.
So he would annoy Doug.
Oh, I'm almost certain of that. So this
Well, that's amazing. A 2-year-old peer that's just that mellow. Jeez.
this one right here, he's definitely got Sheppy energy. You know what I'm saying? I think that would wear real thin on Doug's nerves. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fairly certain it would. But
Hey,
this is
Melanie, didn't we just see some puppies somewhere along the line that we were commenting on how mellow a couple puppies were?
yes.
We've seen some mellow
I
puppies.
think they
We're
were
like,
Peaches. I think they were some of Peaches puppies at headquarters.
We do have still 4 of Peach's puppies, and they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, those are good puppies. They're
Yeah.
crate training right now and doing actually fairly well at not piddling all in it. So that's nice. So it's
Well,
a lot
actually,
to clean up.
housebreaking a Great Pyrenees is not rocket science because they don't want to pee indoors. They want to pee outdoors. So
Yep. And so they're happy to go outside and go. Sometimes they don't want to wait though. And we have others that absolutely, if they don't go out first, will make sure to mess. Okay, then take him out. He needs to potty.
So Skippy Skippins Rescue Rehab is where Smokey is, and that's where Doug is. That's where you go to adopt them.
Right? Yeah, Bandit's got to go potty. We think so. We're gonna let
Yeah,
him.
I think so too. Now, just out of curiosity, say somebody's not anywhere near you. Do you have transport?
Yes, we do. We do have transport. We use several different transporters, and we are not even opposed to taking the dog ourselves if we needed to, if I can get off.
Wow.
You know, to neighboring states, yes, but
I understand.
transportation.
So you probably couldn't bring Doug to me in Ohio then, could you?
I'll let you come pick Doug up. Literally, you'll have to pick him up.
I could always, literally pick him up. I love this.
So you're gonna have to pick him
It's
up.
always fun. I love going to Skippy Skippins with Stephanie because Stephanie's always had such a positive outlook.
Ah, there he goes. I wish you could see him. He's a running.
oh, I see him.
We just saw a streak. We saw him streak by.
He's a streaking by. There he is.
Yeah. Wow.
He's looking for a place. He is looking at the rose bushes. Oh, he's already peed. That's good. Oh, he's
Now,
doing
will
it.
he come if you ask him to come? Oh, he's on the wrong side of the fence for you to ask him to come.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself.
You know what's funny is Doug won't walk on a leash, but if I call his name, he'll come to me.
Doug will.
Hey.
Yeah.
So who needs a leash? Oh, you mean like going to the vet might need a leash?
Hey, can you just tell him to put him up? So, like, if I go in there and say Doug, he'll just come running.
Well, I don't see him. I heard you say Doug, and I don't see him anywhere. Oh, that's why.
Come on.
There he is. Now, can you go jogging with him around your contained area?
Well, does Doug really interested in jogging? I mean,
He's
other
going to
than
go
jog
to his spot and lay down upside down right there. How about that?
That's what he's doing.
So this show's all about Doug today, isn't it?
He's
The dog show.
make sure that Bandit hadn't smelled up his spots, huh? You gonna there?
Oh, there
There
it goes.
we go.
Favorite position ever. Coming. It's coming. One,
It's coming.
2. Look at him. What a gorgeous dog. And he was a surrender, you said?
Yes, they were very neglectful of him. He had not had any shots, anything.
And that's a shame because look at this dog.
Oh,
Oh,
we got
better put
Bandit
Doug
back.
away. Put the leash on Doug. Let's put him away.
man. I let Doug back out. I don't want him to bring that one in. Doug, if there's dogs outside running around and acting goofy, he stands at this door and just barks like crazy at them because he don't like how they're acting.
So he does have a voice.
Oh, yeah. He's just usually too lazy to use it. What are we doing? Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay.
Oh boy.
Is that what
Only at Skippy Skippins.
is that what we're doing? Look at it.
Now, let me ask you a question. How far away from GPRS headquarters are you, just out of curiosity?
About 3 hours.
Oh, okay. So it's actually not that bad in case Melanie wanted to go up and meet Doug, huh?
You know not meet him. He's a big old mat. You just have to step over him. Where you go. See, like he just
Well, look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. If your floor needs mopped, all you got to do is just grab his paw and say, come on, let's go. Scooch him around the floor.
He's a sweet boy. He just lays. That's how he looks all the time.
He's very mellow. Unless somebody is out there having more fun than him, right?
Yeah, unless they're out there having fun. And he reminds me of an old man.
He reminds me of an old fuddy duddy.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. An old grumpy man.
But he's young.
He's definitely the fun police. So if anybody's having too much fun, he's going to squash
Stop
that.
having fun. Stop having fun right now, right?
That's the problem with Skippy, is he thinks they're just having too much fun. So he is not a fan.
Boy, oh boy.
He is definitely.
We've got Skippy Skippins information scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Boy, what a dog. What a boy. How many dogs do you have there right now? Have you counted lately?
No. I'm going to guess somewhere above 40 and below 50, I think.
Oh, wow.
So
That's a lot for you to handle on your own.
somewhere above 40, but below 50.
So we need to get Doug adopted. We need to get Bandit adopted. Smokey got adopted. So now let's get Bandit adopted.
I would love to see Bandit get adopted. He's going to need some kind of similar household where people give him a little bit of time just to get used to them. He does. Ow, that's my sore toe. He does warm up easier, but he does still need kind of a little bit of a slower go. This one right here, he loves everybody the first time he meets them.
I can see that.
Not like them. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't put out the energy to dislike them.
So he was technically just neglected, but not abused, in your opinion. Is that right?
He was just neglected.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was just a neglect case. We've got a few.
Whoever gets this dog, other than walking him on a leash, is going to hit the jackpot. But it's not going to be real hard, I don't think, to teach him that the leash is not a scary thing.
No, I mean,
but it's just we got to get him to want the leash, and that's the trick. You get him to want that leash.
He's kind of happy just to lounge and hold on to my leg.
I see that. Whether it's your good leg or your bad leg, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, see, he's a pretty good boy. But yeah,
he's beautiful too.
Get a home somewhere where they can work with him, right? But lots of positive reinforcement. I can tell you right now, Doug will absolutely shut down 110%. If you even so much as raise your voice at him, he's no. And so he will pancake out. I've seen all 4 legs go straight out. Because I was like, Doug, come on, right? And all I said was, Doug, come on. But I sounded put out. He splooted like full out. Like just all the legs went out in different directions and just pancaked to the floor. And he was like, he's like, now we're both going to stay here forever. And I was like, okay. I was like,
he's definitely he definitely found his safe place and his safe people.
Yes, he loves any attention. He's happy for anything. And everybody talks about how pretty he is. So everywhere we go, he gets spoiled rotten because everybody dotes on him. It just makes him all.
Well. Plus, too, he's got to be a center of attention because everywhere you go, you got to carry him. Not every day you see somebody carrying 80-pound Great Pyrenees around.
We got to carry it in, right? And so he certainly get a lot of attention because they're like, why is this dog being carried in?
Can you like put him in a wagon and drag him
Wow.
around?
Oh boy. So there you have it. We only did 2 dogs today, but we did 2 amazing dogs. And Doug he stole the show, didn't he?
He
Yeah.
kind of did. I didn't plan to show him that much, but you
But
don't
he had
seem too
different
inclined
plans
to
for
move.
you.
He's not too inclined to move. So
Yeah. So he wanted to steal the show. So there you go. And he's definitely not camera shy.
Nope.
And here's the thing, we have a cat. He makes me laugh because the cat will sometimes come and put his paw through the door, right? We've been trying to cat test some of our dogs, and Captain Jack passed with flying colors. This one, he likes to growl at everything through the door, so I don't know. But I think because the
Well, it
cat,
sounds like he doesn't want anybody invading his space except humans.
yeah, the cat is having too much fun by trying to get something through the door. No fun on his watch, right? No fun.
That's right. Nobody allowed to have fun except him. And
Yeah.
that's fun for him right there. I can see it.
So he is, look at him. He's like, yes, fun police. See?
Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
But he is definitely got a cute face. So if you can love all
So
those.
does he play with the toys by himself?
No. Look at him.
No?
I don't play nothing.
Well, we can fix that. Maybe we'll get him sent up here.
You know what he likes to do? Nothing. Follow that up by another round of nothing. So,
All right.
and he's
Stephanie, thank you for bringing these amazing dogs on. And don't forget that Skippy Skippins, they don't pull from shelters. They pull from the real deal. Okay. The dogs that they're being shot at, they have to be trapped by trappers. They don't know what they're getting when they get here because there's no assessment. There's no evaluation. There's no vetting at all. They're doing it all.
yeah.
So that's just amazing the work you do, Stephanie. You and Jason both. And what's your son's name? Taylor?
Yes, Taylor.
Yeah. All 3 of you. You get the kudo award this week.
Thank you. See, now he's all curled up on my feet. He's happy.
And anybody that doesn't apply for Doug, I don't know what's wrong with everybody. The only thing I can say is there's one of them dogs who didn't want this dog, other than the fact you got to carry him everywhere you go. But anyway.
Yeah.
Besides him. He don't want it. So you're good.
He just doesn't want to go anywhere. That's all.
Easiest one ever. He just wants to lay here and look cute with the teeps. See?
I'm surprised he doesn't lay there and pee himself.
You know, I think if he thought he could get away with it, he would. But
Yeah. Yeah, Debbie says great show, and to thank you, Steph and Jason and Taylor. Nice work, you guys.
yeah, he's a sweet boy. I hadn't wanted to focus on Doug so much, but look at him. He's pretty cute.
Well, you're going to be back on again. You're always on. We try to get you on once a month at least, remember?
I know I planned to show those cute puppies, but if I'm going to do that, I better move Doug. But look, he's grabbing onto my feet. He's like, nope.
And Lori said it's hard to believe Doug hadn't been snatched up yet. Wow.
I know. And he's got the cutest pictures on Facebook, too. I have no idea why. He is just such an adorable dork. Just so dorky. And he's just so sweet. I mean, he definitely likes to wake up and give me cuddles first thing in the morning. And I'll be honest, he's too lazy to get on the bed. So he just puts his face like right up there at the edge and lets me love on him from there.
But he won't climb on the bed.
Sometimes he does, but he usually don't expend that kind of energy.
But that's just too much energy required, huh?
He's kind of a sack of taters. He just saves them.
All right.
Wow. This is how you see him. This is his normal state.
Ain't that something?
And the good thing about him is this is his normal state pretty much 24/7. So even in the middle of the night, he ain't up and around trying to do stuff. He's
Where
like
does
the,
he sleep at night?
he's like the opposite of do stuff right here.
Oh, that's so okay. I guess that was a silly question, wasn't it?
Sometimes on that pink blanket down the hall. It just depends on how much he feels like walking up down the hall.
Walking is just a lot of work. You know that.
You know, spends more energy.
Wow. Yeah.
Like
All right, Doug. It's nice to meet you, boy. I'll have to get my son to meet you too when he gets there. He's not going to be here until 16th, though.
I am a
So,
cute tootie, that's for sure. He definitely
yeah.
is.
So let's get Doug adopted. Let's get Bandit adopted. And that's going to open up 2 more spots for other dogs that are getting shot at.
Yes, because I've had to turn away a couple of females that I would love to help. But I just can't.
But you're at your limit, right?
Huh?
You're at your limit.
Yeah, I just don't have the space. And then plus we took in that one female, Peaches, right? She was a trap. And we didn't know that she was pregnant. And then all of a sudden we had 10 puppies.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that
Surprise, surprise. Hi, Mom.
right? And they're all absolutely adorable, but it's a lot of puppies and it's a lot of work.
Puppies are a lot of work. And
Look at him. He's like, oh no, not work. You see it?
yeah, I saw that. Quit saying the W word in front of Doug.
He laid smooth out at the word work. He's like, no, it's not work.
Awesome. Okay. Anything in closing you want to say, Stephanie?
I would just say thank you for having us on the show and for really supporting us. Look at them teeps.
And thank you for supporting the rescue show too, because that's what you're also doing. And we just have a lot of fun up here showing off some dogs, don't we? Well, you can do anything you want to that dog, can you? Except put a leash on him.
Go in his mouth. He don't care.
Boy, oh boy.
All
right, everybody.
That to do something about it would be to expend energy. So he just play there,
wow.
for him. You won't to see. He don't care.
Wow.
He's like, what?
There's living proof that, and Doug moves, so he is alive. He's not a stuffed animal. We saw him walk actually 2 times in a row.
Promise he's alive. See, it blinks, but I promise. I promise.
All right, let's put the word out. Put the word out. Let's get Doug adopted from Skippy Skippins Rescue Rehab.
He needs.
And don't forget Bandit. He's a gorgeous German Shepherd mix. Bandit is.
Yeah.
Gorgeous dog.
I would love to get Bandit out. Somebody that's.
And when you come back on, we'll get some of them puppies back on. What do you think?
Yes, please.
All right. And don't forget, you can go out to Skippy Skippins Facebook page. They have over 40 dogs for you to enjoy.
We
adopt,
do.
Whatever.
We have some beautiful babies, and everybody's fully vetted and ready to go. Everybody is healthy, and everybody is. I would like to say as laid back as this one, but I don't think that happens.
Yeah.
Everybody is very good natured, and so we pretty much worked a lot of the kinks out of most of our dogs. Some of them will still require a little special handling, but for the most part, they're all pretty easygoing. Pretty much everybody here is pretty easygoing.
Yeah. And if you're not ready to adopt or anything, donate. Okay. They sure could use the money just like all rescues. Right. So, because you can't run a rescue for free.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, everybody. We're going to call it a day, and we'll be back next week. Molly will be hosting next week, and we got some good dogs coming on next week too. Probably not as good as Doug, but they're just good in other ways.
Oh,
right?
I don't know. Carmen's going to be on next week.
Who's coming on?
Carmen's going to be on next week.
Oh, okay. Carmen's going to. So maybe we do have dogs as good. Oh, right there. There's a sneak preview of next week's show right there.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Boy. All right, everybody. We're going to head out, Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you. He says thank you.
All right, I saw that. Bye, everybody.